So here's my 1999 Subaru Forster S, all-wheel drive. This is my first video doing this, but I'm the second owner of this Subaru. It's got about 100,000 miles on it, just hit it. It's pretty clean. And I got my first Subaru over here, the 92, 2.2 liter, both boxer engines. Let's get right to it. Love driving this thing. I just got done with driving it through the snow. I'd say it's one that does great in the snow, and handling wise is even better. Alright, I'm gonna get y'all shut up here. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's get started. Yeah, Subaru. Alright. So, it's all stock, nothing too serious. We'll play it out right now. I've had the car for about a month or so now. I got the car for fairly not too expensive. Clutch is like new. It was a woman who owned it last. So whoever it was, she kept it pretty clean. I love the heated seats with it. And I mean, the reason I really went with the Forester was because, to be honest, it was a little bit cheaper. But I liked the SUV. I liked having the SUV. All-wheel drive capabilities. It's kind of hard to find the manual one, but I believe that they're better. My 92 was a manual. I love that thing. I drove that thing until the clutch died. I mean, I dogged the hell out of it, but this car, I like it. It's tough. Hopefully I'll be doing that Subi, the straight pipe. Probably not, because in Virginia, where I live, state inspection with the emissions and all that good stuff. But I want to make it louder. I can't deal with it being so quiet. But man, my alignment seems way off right now. Notice that. Well, what did I do? But in total, I mean, it's a good car. It's my second car, third car actually. But the other one, I wished it was a Subaru. Anyone else who likes a Subaru, I wish I would have got, like, I'm a wagon lover. Like, y'all can, I have an Instagram, but it's just my name. So, I've just been playing with the gears over here. Come on, bro. But I wish I could have had the WRX, the Impreza, or the STI, but hopefully I'm going to turn this one into something with me. I'm pushing about 170 horsepower right now, as it is. It's stock. So hopefully by the time I put a new intercooler, rebuild the engine, and put a turbo on it, then it should be STI worthy, maybe. Great on gas, I'll tell you that. My other Subaru did wonderful. This one does great too. driving it, you can just so much tell it's just got so much more traction. Way more traction than my other car. And like I said, driving in the snow, perfect. It just never stopped. I didn't get stuck once. And even in mud, it just goes. No, it won't stop for nothing. So that's one thing I love about it. Like I said, guys, this is my first video. I probably got to do some stuff to my other, you know, I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I made this account when I was like, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, I'm still laying around. But hopefully I can get this Subaru going good. My plans for are to lift it, and like I said before, maybe get some new exhaust on it, get that Subi rumble, and then I'm gonna try to rebuild the engine. Hopefully get some better camera stuff too. I mean, this isn't the very best. You can see you're shaking a little bit over there. So I've done a lot of research on them. Some things about, like, you know, the struts, head gaskets. I'm only at 100,000 miles, so I'm gonna have to eventually do the head gasket. But I'm gonna be doing that once I take the whole engine out and I'm gonna rebuild it. And once I do all that other work, I'll just do everything. Because the thing about Subarus is, once you have the engine out, because to do the head gasket, the engine has to be out. It's the easiest way to do it, which I've been told. I mean, I'm in automotive. I go to trade school, and you know, I'm learning about this stuff, but I'm not quite there where we're taking engines out and doing all that. So what I've been told by Subaru specialists is that once the engine's out, you can just do everything to the car, and it's just makes your life a whole lot easier. But yeah, I mean, normally me and my friends, they always made fun of me because I loved wagons. Y'all saw in the beginning of the video my first wagon, and that, I loved it. I mean, it's got 353,000 miles on it. It is definitely a keeper. It's right now it's a lawn ornament, and I got a friend who wants it so bad. He wants to make it me. But you know, I mean, it's still like, those things are tanks, man. They're completely tanks. Just from all the way down to the material that they're made, like that body is, shoot, I don't even know what it's made out of, but I've put some bumps in it, and you can't even tell. It's just a tank. And I have all the paperwork to that. You know, I mean, nowadays you see, like, you know, I have some friends who drive Subarus, but the majority of the people driving Subarus nowadays are, like, you know, some elderly, older people, and they've had Subarus all their lives. That's just those are the people who have Subarus, is they've had them for a very long time. That's why I'm so dear to them, is because it was my first car, and my grandparents, they gave me it. Not my grandparents, well, I don't know what they really are. They were my aunt, and but they're all family to me, and I was the last one in the family to need a car, so they gave me their old Subaru, and because they bought a new one, so, and it lasted them 353,000 miles. Well, I got the car with 337,000 miles. The rest of it came, I drove it along the way, but it's a tough car, man. It made it through a lot. Man, I slammed it into fourth. I don't know how much of the car y'all can hear, but that's if I really. I got into it on that one. Y'all could hear it. I redlined it, so only for you guys. Only for you guys. She's really not that quick yet. Off the start, I'll get anybody because, you know, that all-wheel drive, but it's not that fast yet. I go to like 0 to 60 in I think it's like 6 seconds. 8 seconds, I think. Under 8 seconds. So not too bad. Really not too bad. I'm gonna put my heat seat warmer on. Be nice and cozy. Nice drive through Chamberlain. RVA, you know. Richmond, for those who don't know, but yeah, I really hope y'all guys subscribe, and hope y'all enjoy this video. I mean, these are what people do, man. They drive Subarus, they drive all day long, but you know, their Subarus are probably a lot cooler than mine. I mean, everything else, all the way down to how it's made. Like, I'll have to do a close-up because the camera's kind of shifted. Once I get somewhere nice where I'm going, I'll get a close-up of the car and put some pictures out there. I'll probably have another follow-up video to this one. You know, I mean, it's gonna be about my Subaru, so we'll have to just see how it goes. You know, I'm actually gonna see how this fixed. See if I can fix this better. Oh, nope, I just messed it up. Yep, I messed it up. That was the fastest light. This light normally takes forever. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna give y'all that close up now. It's not the safest thing to do in this while I drive, but I mean, the way that it's just built, it's the way that, I mean, this is pretty quality for a Subaru, I think, but could just be me. Change y'all's perspective. So, I don't really know what else to talk about. I mean, shit. But I think this is gonna be it, guys, for the Subaru. I'll catch back up with y'all later when I'm actually have a better camera and a better stance and some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So just like and subscribe. Subaru Forster out.